All right, this is Mrs. Kitchen here, and I'm going to show you how to work an assessment. Well, how to read it. So, just a little clue first off, when we send you the assessment link at the very beginning, you can access your assessment anytime you want. So even if it's not one of the 4 times we send them out, we'll send the link out every couple of months, but you don't really need to keep getting the link. Once you have the link, you have it, you can come in, you can check your child's assessment anytime you want. You can see where they are, what they're learning, what they're passing off, what they're doing every day. So this is what the assessment looks like. And if you haven't got one yet, let me know, because you should have had at least 2 by now. Some of our younger classes, your assessments will look a little bit different because we're less focusing on the letters and sounds and more focusing on just speech and understanding how to work in a classroom and being kind and learning structure and things like that. So the 2-year-olds, the little youngest 2-year-olds assessments will look a little bit different. But this is basically it. So on this side, you see that this is the dates that the tasks were passed off, and these are the tasks. And on this side, you see over here, this is where your teacher will write notes. And we have beginner task, intermediate task, advanced task, and our kindergartners will have a kindergarten task tab. And then we also have the daily journal. And in the daily journal, you can see details of what your child is doing each day in teacher time. And this is the date, and this is what they've been working on. And then most of us use this. If I know Miss Rachel, she actually just does her daily journal. She does it right in the, okay, well, let me find a good one here. Right in the notes section over here. So she just writes, so she's very detailed on what they do each day per task. So that's where you can find her daily journal, and then my daily journal, and I think the other teachers' daily journals are going to be over here. And one thing to note is that every child's going to move at a different pace, and so if your child's only passed off a couple of things, it's going to be okay. If you have a real concern, you can always talk to your teacher, but these aren't really, the assessments aren't really to stress you or your child out. Our big thing is we want kids to love to learn. So the assessments are more just for us to know where we need to gauge our lesson plans, and for you to know how they're progressing, and even you can see what you want to work with them at home and things like that. So these are not to be used to stress anyone out. They're just a way of measuring progress and really helping the teachers know where they need to direct their lesson plans. And if they see that all their kids are struggling with something, they can be like, all right, we're going to go back and work on that. Or if they see their kids are all way past what's going on in the curriculum, then they can start to move on appropriately for the class. So that is the great thing about assessments, and you are also always welcome to come in and check out. One last note I wanted to mention is sometimes they won't be updated right according to the date, because we don't like to have our computers out while we're doing teacher time. Most of us keep notes in our journal, and then we are in a notebook or something, and then we come back and we bring it and we upload everything, all the details, on a computer. And so you can check it anytime. It might not be 100% updated, but it should be updated every week or so that you can kind of get exactly what's going on. So if you have any questions, feel free to let any of us know. Thanks.